この番組はご覧のスポンサーの提供でお送りします。Alrighty, welcome everyone. I'm Teeaboo and I am here for ReZero Season 2, Episode 16. We are in the middle of a stretch of episodes that just won't stop and just keeps going. It has been banger after banger after banger, and it feels like it's never going to end. It feels like it ends when the fat lady sings and the fat lady has been out with strep throat for a week and isn't picking up her fucking calls. It feels awesome, is what it feels like. It also feels overwhelming, like a lot of emotion in a short period of time. And I finally feel like I'm really alongside the characters in this whirlwind and roller coaster of experience, getting battered back and forth by discoveries and revelations of information that make me feel, finally, like I'm actually along with Subaru for the ride as he dips between timelines and hops between here and the witch's tea party and is destroyed and shattered on a whim by T-Fawn and these other entities, used and manipulated, guided, pushed, pressured, and used. And he shows back up, confronts some of the people who've been manipulating him, and makes some really potent choices. Stands for something. And stands in the right place to be seen by the right person in just the right way. That last portion of episode 15, it went beyond. A couple of pieces of these last couple episodes went a little bit beyond where ReZero has been before. ReZero's been good, but it felt a little bit transcendent. I'm going to make a weird reference, and hopefully you'll come along with me for the short walk. You know in Shokugeki no Soma, Food Wars, they'll serve a dish, and the characters will all eat the dish and be like, yes, it's pretty good, yum, it's a good dish, and they'll like comment on some of the things that have been done to make the dish. Like, yeah, but it's, I don't know, the other character's dish was like a little better. It's like, this one's, it's not bad, it's good, but like, I don't know. And then the main character goes, but wait! And he pulls out like, I don't know, some topping that he puts on, and he's like, and now, the spice, the sauce, and it like, and all their clothes rip off, and we fly through a rainforest, and they're like, the sights and sounds of Panama! Like, right, okay. The food takes you on a journey. Because it got that something, that je ne sais quoi, that, like, I can't put my finger on what it was exactly, but it definitely leveled up for me. It went from an enjoyable dish that I'd be happy eating, yummy, sustaining, nourishing, even worth talking about around the dinner table afterward. Yes, what a nice meal. Yes, very good, to being like, holy shit, we're going to be talking about that for years. You remember that time we went out and we had ReZero episode 14 and 15? Yeah, I know you say we have ReZero episode 14 and 15 at home, but we don't, motherfucker. ReZero episode 14 and 15 were the real fucking deal, made by a 3 Michelin star goddamn chef. And I don't know what he did to it, but I've tried to make the recipe again on my own, and it doesn't work. And I've eaten the same dish at other places, and it just doesn't seem like it's the same. It's almost like there's a wizard behind the counter. It's almost like there's magic at play. That's how it felt. And I can't put my finger on it. You can go back through the reaction. You'll find the moment. You find the couple moments where I just say it. I just say, like, it finally is hitting me right. But it finally hit me right. Between the manipulative layers of Roswell and finally tying those down to who Echidna and the rest of the witches are, revealing everything that we've revealed about the nature of return by death, engaging in friendship in a potent and meaningful way with Otto, and finally coming and sitting with Amelia in her place of struggle. Not to take this test for her, but to sit there with her, to actually see her and be seen by her. It finally hit right. You know, ReZero fans are a pretty adamant fan base, and I think they're also kind of aware of that, so I hope that you won't be too hurt by me saying this, but ReZero fans oversell the show a little bit, and it's a bit of a letdown. That doesn't mean that the show's a letdown, But anytime you overhype something and it just ends up being pretty good, it's going to be a bit of a letdown. You want to do the opposite. This is a life lesson thing. If you're going to show somebody something, a song, a movie, an anime, or a restaurant, tell them that you like it. It's like pretty good and you enjoy it and you hope that they do too. But don't tell them it's the best fucking thing you've ever heard. I've got a friend who does that, where like everything that he has is like the best thing he's ever had. It's like, that was the coolest music that I've ever heard. Man, that was the best meal I've ever fucking had. And it's meaningless. It's garbage. But it also sets the expectations really high. So, how does that conversation go? It's like, oh, I gotta take you to this burger place. They have the best burger that I've ever had. Takes you to the burger place, you order your burgers, you take a bite of your burger, and he's like, so, is it the best burger you've ever had? And you're like, no, man, it's a pretty good burger. And he's like, aw, and you're like, aw. No. But if he was like, hey, man, found this new burger place, you want to check it out? They got a pretty good burger. I had one last time. I thought it was pretty nice. Maybe you'll like it. You come in, now you got room to like talk about the burger. Be like, yeah, it's a pretty good burger. It's not bad. It's like, it's pretty fun. There's room for you to have your own opinion about it and like not get let down because it isn't the greatest thing ever. Here's the thing. Even if something is the greatest thing ever, never sell it to somebody as the greatest thing ever. Even if it's the best Michelin-starred goddamn steak in the entire world, you tell them that it's going to be an okay steak. It's just going to be fine. And then their expectations get exploded out their fucking earballs. So if you want people to watch ReZero, you want to incept that idea into their heads. You want to be like, look, man, it's a pretty cool show. I don't know if you'd really like it, though. Like, it's got some depth to it. It's going to take you some time to, like, really piece out what's going on with these characters. And then let the person eat the fucking hamburger, and they'll come out of it with their own opinion and be like, wow, you know, I wasn't expecting the way the cheese melted in with the patty. I've never seen that before. And you're like, dude, I've seen that a dozen times. Yeah, but it made it work for that person. It's fine. It's good. It's good. ReZero, up until this point, kind of felt like that. Okay? It felt like a lot of people had told me this is the best goddamn hamburger that you're ever gonna eat. And I started eating the hamburger, and the whole time I'm eating the hamburger, and I'm looking over across the street at the new Mushoku Tensei joint that opened out a couple weeks ago that I've been eating at for a little while. And I'm like, I mean, this is a good burger, man, but I think they've been doing something pretty similar across the street for a little while. It feels, you know, I've had a burger before. This isn't the first burger that I've ever had. It's good. I don't mind it. And then my homie is like, yo, wait. Where's the special sauce? And I'm like, what are you talking about, man? I got the burger. It's the burger. It's what it is. He's like, no. They got a special sauce. You didn't get the special sauce? Oh, they fucked up your order. They didn't get the special sauce. Hold on. 1 sec. Comes back with a little packet of sauce on the thing. Take a bite. Episodes 14 and 15, the special sauce arrives. Suddenly, it's not just a burger anymore. It's so weird that we keep going to food analogies. For like months, Gundam has been cake. Now ReZero is a burger. We had Wonder Egg Priority was our first burger. And it was a nothing burger. There was no meat in the burger. This is the opposite. We finally bit into the burger far enough to get the special sauce. Or something. Whatever. However the metaphor works. It feels good. Because I wanted to go a little bit further and just say, it gets sold in a lot of aspects. It's like, there's real heroism here. Okay, I could see that from early on. There's real romance here. Okay, I haven't believed it the way that I've wanted to believe it until now. I've been suspending my disbelief. It's something that we do when we engage in media. And we do it to different degrees of consciousness. Are you suspending your disbelief, or is your disbelief just shattered? Sometimes my disbelief in a show is just shattered. I can't help it. It's just real. Like, Cyberpunk Edgerunners, I never had to suspend shit. It was just reality. It's just the way that it is. Like, David walks down the street, and I'm like, that's the street, man. That's me, and that's the street. And this is how it is. ReZero, I've been suspending my disbelief. I've been like piecing it together. And some of you in the comments have noted that in various ways and taken it sometimes in the right way and sometimes in the wrong way. Sometimes as like distraction or as not gelling with the show. And fair, maybe it's not gelling, but I was suspending my disbelief and now it has been shattered. Like I was trying to see through blurry eyes and now I can see. It feels pretty cool. There are only a couple things that I want to mention regarding comments from the last episode. The first was, I didn't get to grab the proper subtitles for the last episode. The one important thing that was edited on them was a translation of Otto's note to his parents. The note says, "Thank you for everything," which is just a solid demonstration of who Otto is as a kid. Not having been able to express himself his entire life, he comes out of that, and the only thing that he wants to say is not a chastisement or something cruel, but instead gratitude. Yeah. Friendo. That's a friend right there. Yeah. The song that plays during Straight Bet is the same song that played when he made his jump to his death. Fascinating parallel. And Vitmork writes, "I love that scene with Subaru and Amelia. It's such a raw and messy conversation that they both really needed in their relationship just to lay it all bare. It's one of my favorites in the entire series, the animated arcs anyway. Haven't read anything past arc 4, and now it really feels like both Subaru and Amelia are able to both stand shoulder to shoulder alongside each other." Yes. Yeah. And it feels right. I'm in a relationship right now. It's the first one I've been in a long, long time. And in some ways, though I'm 30, in some ways it's the first serious relationship that I've been in. Conversations like that one, where we're struggling to see each other, where it feels like things aren't hitting right, and we have to come back to some kind of center and determine that we're in this for a reason, like that we're not against each other, that the emotions and tears are messy and raw and difficult and human, and that it's not about like putting them away or even about fixing it all. That it's about getting to a place where you can see each other. Getting to a place where you can stand side by side and walk through the doorway together. It hit right at the right time. It hit right at the right time. The relationship that I'm in is not an easy one. And the person that I'm in love with is pulled in many directions. Some backward. Memories, pain, trauma, mistakes, abandonment, a lot of pain. So, as myself, a bit of an idealistic fool who engages with the world in a bit of a strange conscious way and has a tendency to maybe bite off more than he can chew. Engaging in a relationship with someone who has very particular types of needs and who is scared. More scared of pursuing their own goals and desires and passions than almost anyone I've ever met. Well, it feels just right. Feels just right now. Suddenly it clicks in a way that I don't think it could have before. I think maybe if I hadn't met this person, I'd have a very different response to ReZero right now. But also maybe if I hadn't been watching ReZero, I'd have a different relationship with this person. So, things become connected in ways that sometimes can't be predicted. I'm here for it. I'm here to see what those characters do next. Let me scribble a Scrabble. Okay, I think we go simple as pie here. If I was feeling feisty, I would have drawn this as a pie archway instead of an archway. That would have been very silly of me. And very silly, haha. Oh, doing this also reminds me, in a strange way, just because of the nature of what I'm actually going to draw, that congratulations are in order. A patron and, person who I like just got married pretty recently. And I was just reminded because part of their wedding ceremony had to do with an arch. And that's pretty freaking cool. Good for you, man. I wish you all the best. And, I hope you don't have to die a bajillion times in order to have your relationship work out. ReZero, not the best source of inspiration for congratulatory speeches, eh? I hope you don't get frozen to death and your head chopped off. Good, good. Hell yeah. It's cute. It's so simple. It's so symbolic. And there's one thing missing from it that I'm not going to put in here because it sort of spoils the appeal of the art, you know? This is so optimistic, right? Out of this darkness, our characters find each other, grasp each other's hands, and stride out into the open light. Perfect. And if it wrapped there, we'd all be jumping up and down and clapping and be like, yay, it's all ogre, it's all so easy. But it doesn't wrap there. There's a big tiger boy, and he may have just murdered two of our best friends. So now we hit something like a real fucking conundrum. This is kombucha. Carbonated blood. Real fucking conundrum. We made a bet with Roswell that it would be this loop. We made a connection with Amelia. One that we're not going to be able to make again, not like that. We're stuck in this one. There's no returning by death. Not without losing a whole lot this time. And more than that, with those presents. Going back, trying again, leaving another world stranded doesn't feel like an option either. So, we're locked in, dedicated, on the path, no straying. Let's go ahead and dive into the episode and see where we go from here. I've got episode 20, season 2, episode 16 up and ready to go. It's 0 seconds. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down. Thanks for joining me. Early access on the Patreon. Let's zero some rees. Ryuzu? Garf? Way past. Oh, we are spot coloring the blood. Oh my god. What the fuck? one screamy boy. I hope you didn't take it out of him. Please tell me you didn't kill both of them. And now I look like this? I need to know if you killed them, bro. Oh. That seems like super metaphorical, right? Like, no, everything else is the problem. I'm just going to close everything off and keep things the way that they are on the inside in here, and it'll be fine. Yeah. I don't think so, man. Hi. Oh, shit. Let's go, Amelia. Yeah, you stay away from my mans. Is she going to kill him with kindness? Fuck. That's so spicy. She can see. She is pained. And having experienced your own pain, you can actually empathize. Oh my god, and the same ideas we had. Not having a reason isn't reason to stop. Damn. But she didn't fail and fail and fail. Yeah. She didn't give up. It's the only real failure, huh? I'm just gonna bowl you over, man. He can't face it, can't face it. Won't face it, won't face it. Why didn't you leave? Why are you stuck? Oh, I don't think he killed them. Oh, yeah. We're descending the stairs to him. The same thing as before! How will I know unless you tell me? Are we? Does he think it's his fault somehow? Oh, he fully rejected himself. Oh. Oh. Oh, I was abandoned because it was my fault, not the other way around. She didn't make it, so it was all worthless. Oh, that is brutal. Ooh. I'm tempted to pause and try to parse this. I'm watching, by the way. I've got it over here as well. Justify it. Oh, no. We just got through, bro! Can we clap him out of it? Can we clap him out of it? No. Can we clap him out of it? We can do this. We can do this. Reach out. You are a barrier, bro. Garfield. Shit. I don't know if we have a card here, yo. That was our card, was talk. We used talk no jutsu. Okay. Magic? Wait, what? Plan? But auto, though? You're gonna what? You're gonna what? The stank! The witch stank? Is that what it is? I don't even understand. He stabbed him with the crystal. The one that Frederica gave him. But what does that do? What'd that do? Makes him a boy again, it seems. Yeah, I don't understand how the crystal do that. But that's pretty cool. She trusted me. But how did you know that it would do that? Oh! What? What? There's an angry cat? How did that? Okay. I don't care. Damn. Stop fucking blocking us. Give up, dude. I don't need to change forever, he's saying. I don't need to. He ate it. Let's go. Oh, it's so fucking sick. That's so fucking sick. What are you gonna do? It's the sickest fucking... Oh, he spat the tooth. What the fuck are you gonna do? It's the sickest goddamn thing in the entire world. There's no wall, bro. No, you're just a brick. You're just a brick, bro. Somebody convinced you have to be a square brick. Yeah, you can be whatever shape clay you want. It's where your start line is. I love that we get this song at literally any time we can. Hure, hure, minna! Hure, hure, watashi! Do it again, come on. What? Did we just unlock a new power? We just untangled the knots in our heart or something. What the fuck? Sloth. He did unlock it. Hands that reach out, huh? And grasp. Yeah, considering you've almost been killed by it a couple times. I just imagine that feels bad. Just imagine an arm coming out of your guts. All right, you're gonna be such a great rival. You're gonna be such a great rival. Just shut up and die. Yeah, just break, bro. Yeah. You're gonna be great. You're good. You're so cool. Let's go, Patrash. Y'all were right. She is best girl. Yeah. Patrash remembers. Yeah. Yeah, fuck you, man. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, bro. Fuck. Nah. Look, maybe there was a better way for it to be said to you, but I needed to say it that way. Oh, don't you stupid metaphor me. All right, buddy. Pat. Oh my god. That was dope. That was great. I'm very pleased with how this has gone. Rem and Otto are alive, right? Oh man, yeah, you just passed out and you're vibing. That nasty witch, have some respect, bro. Oh, the sloth witch factor. I don't know, man, it seems just like a hand. It just seems like a hand. Were you not watching, Amelia? Hello, also, am I in your lap? Yes. Fuck. God, today's going great. Today's going fucking great. We saw eye to eye. Ah, oh, Otto's alive. Where's the sister? Oi, yo. How dare you let me think you were dead? Yeah, a little bit. Besto friendo. Besto rival, besto girl, all together. And I mean Patrash. Amelia can chill. Hey, where's the redhead? Ow! I thought it was, can I get in on this handshake? Loud and clear, lizard bitch. Oh, they've learned! Yeah, she's damn right you shouldn't fucking interrupt. Let them have their weird romance. This is gonna be broken. You look like shit. Be gone. Ugh, how dare you. Sitting on my lap. Fuck, gross. They're so cute. Brutal. I guess you'll have to work harder then. Huh? Go on. Damn. Fuck. She's exactly what he needs. It's so hot. Stop it. Stop it. No thinking. Just fight for me, you dumb himbo. Hey, shut up, you big tiger. Makinegogarfu? She just threw that out there. Like I missed it. You don't think. You're not allowed to think. It's only half-assed if you're not moving anymore. Oh shit, see if you can go and do it again. Whoa, what? Could we just unstick Garf? Could have been a nicer way to say it. Fuck, this is a good episode. It's another banger, but not in the way that I expected at all. At all. Super exciting. You can cry on my lap. So fucking mean. She's so fucking mean. I really love it. I think it's the cutest. It's a scary space. Doesn't matter who you are. They're your fears. His own voice. It's gonna be something, yeah, the past and Frederica eventually too, right? And the hope is that we can bounce this salvation into the mansion. Confront the truth. The babies, Yuzu, and she's leaving. 2 gems. She has to go. Also, that voice actress, is that Frederica? I think it is. How dare she leave me? Yeah. Yeah, you can hate yourself all you want, man. Fu-chan. Frederica. Ah! You've been loved since before you knew it. So she ends up saving the both of you. I wonder where she needs to go. Talk about abandonment. That's why she left. Other piece of the equation, man. You built the lie that you needed to hear, man. What? She made a sacrifice, a choice. Yeah, you had to believe it. It wouldn't hurt as much. Yeah. Someone else could be the enemy. You must realize now. You've grown, boy. And so you've been fighting the truth. Ah, that got me. Fuck. Ah. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's the spice. That was the secret sauce. That was the secret sauce right there. We just identified it. I was able to put my finger on where the secret sauce was. There it was. The sauce was right there. Here's this character who has a trait that you've known about for the entire time, and you didn't know that it had emotional impact, but now it does. Fuck. Yeah, then you better come save her, dude. You better come save her. Leave. Go save your sister. Go explore the world. Go find out the truth, man. Stop being locked inside this box. It's all in here. You were right that you're the wall, man. Is that it? What about you, man? Hmm. We fucking saved Garf. We fucking saved Garf. Or we led him to saving himself. Holy shit. And now he gets murdered. Right? That's the way this show works, right? Whoa! Wow. Lasagna. Lasagna. He's vibing. He's chilling. We got a homie. We got a homie you can turn into a big cat now. We had a big cat as a homie, now we got a homie you can turn into a big cat. You didn't get exploded. My guy, you have never smiled. My guy, I see a difference. Jenny. Let's go. Let's go! Amelia's on board. Garf is ready. Oh, that's so good. Yeah. You'll just have to work to make it good. Just make it good, man. He's so good. Got a boss. Got a boss. Yeah, Taisho. Hmm. Hmm. You almost got beat up by an 8th grader, bro. You almost got your ass kicked by an 8th grader. He can turn into a giant tiger. Who cares? I don't care how old he is. He's fucking scary. Shit, dude. It's like being like, oh, you got beat up by Betty. She's a child. It's like, that's a 400-year-old witch bitch. No shade. Holy fucking, we're gonna enter into the next trial. Again. So, again. No, now! Say goodbye! Oh, damn it! Talk it over! Oh, they're gonna ask for another one! Let's have another one! Fuck. True. I don't know. We've had a lot of experience with tough fronts and big facades and walls. Ah! They're so cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. Hi. Huh? What's a kuruma? No, I'm so scared. I'm so scared. Can we actually... Are we going to carry this tone to the end of the episode? We got 3 minutes. There are a few things, man. You were watching us make out? Huh? Huh? That's... Was it just him seeing them kiss? That's what I'm guessing it was. That's so silly. Yeah, it's so baka. Whoa. Oh, did he write shit? That's so stupid. That's so stupid. Fuck you, Subaru. Baka. Cause the waiting up so that you can't wake up alone now. Man, be fucking careful what you say, lady. Especially in the form of a swear. Oh yeah, let's have ourselves a little fucking talk. Let's have ourselves a fucking talk. Hey, Kidna, why don't you step the fuck off, bitch? She who knows everything. Witch's daughter. That's the first we've heard. Fucking taking his stance? They gave it a shitty title. They gave it a shitty title. Fuck you. That's not how that goes. That feels really uncomfortable. Oh, it felt like I had a condom on my head. Dude. Okay. Alright, we've had a couple of moments over the last couple of episodes that have hit really well. I've had a couple. I've already talked about a couple of them. Having Amelia take Subaru's pose as she faces down her own for real trial, as she is laid bare by the witch of knowledge, torn down to her root and her core. She has something to stand for now and a way to stand. She is posing. She's got an example to follow. Her drill will pierce the heavens. This is my favorite thing in the entire world. I want to just, like, end and just not dilute how much I love this by talking about anything else. I just want to sit here and talk about only this for the next 20 minutes. Because there are 2 in this episode that hit that good. There are 2 in this episode that hit that good. And both of them are long-awaited, well-established, really fucking solid. The first one is the scar. We see it's right there at the beginning. It's right at the beginning. This is where we open. We open on the opening scenes. We get all the context that we need, right? And what it does, the way that it flips the table on us, is it takes a piece of this character that's just been sort of a piece of his character design, and it turns it into a piece of his character. But it's also something that could only work with a visual layer to the medium, right? The fact that he has a scar on his forehead, that it's such a normalized visual part of him, that he's just on screen with it on his face all the time. It's just part of him. But what if it's not just a part of him? What if it's something that's indicative, right? It is his attitude, right? Garfield is an asshole. He's a jerk. He's childish. He projects onto people a lot. He pushes other people to take on the responsibilities that he hasn't found himself able to do, and then gets really pissed at them when they aren't able to do it. He uses the same kind of language to berate others that he really is using internally against himself. He views himself as so hateful and worthless that turns him into a monster who attacks and hurts all the people around him, even when they're trying. Maybe especially when they're trying, because after all, trying is just the road to more pain, and don't they know better, stupid idiots? But what if all of that isn't a part of Garfield? What if it's a scar? What if it's him trying so desperately to trample on his own feelings, to not feel what he needs to, that he refuses to let anyone else feel around him too? Bingo! And so Garfield is recontextualized, and the sanctuary changes shape. This place is a lot of things in this story. It's a bridge between worlds. It's the location of the tea party. It's a closed bottle where we can't get out. It's a trapped location, like a cabin in the woods where we're stuck with a couple of characters we have to accomplish a bunch of trials. But symbolically, metaphorically, it's home for one character. It's safe for one character. The Ryuzus as well. But it's safe for Garfield. It's his to protect. Why? Because it's his internal fucking mental world, man. It's his existence. This is his space. This is the little temple that he's built for himself. There's a shrine to his own failure over there. There's a distraction, the actual living in the place. And there's a wall around it where he shall not leave because there are scary things outside the confines of this one narrow track, this one narrow set of thoughts. This place is his. And so when we push him, when we change in the center of it, when we engage with it and demonstrate and pose through it in a way that shows that it can be overcome, when we overcome our own demons and it reflects on him, when we are able to experience pain internally and see that as empathy, to understand who he is and see his shame, we uncover that shame, and he does exactly what your mind will do whenever you find the things that you're ashamed for feeling. Because you're going to find things that you blame people for in your past that are actually your fucking fault. Or they're nobody's fault. There's nobody's fault. They just happen. And when you find those, your brain is not going to let you uncover them with ease. It's going to fight back. It's going to fight back. It's going to go, no, you don't understand. You don't understand. Now, on another layer, outside of the metaphor, Subaru does a great job of reaching out to a friend in a brutal, cruel way. This is very different from the way that Subaru has interacted with female characters when they are suffering, and I think it's actually important to note. It's a little bit strange to say, given the current zeitgeist around genderedness, but I think most strongly male-identifying people relate in a different way when it comes to really hard stuff. The gentle touch doesn't always come across quite right when it's like man-to-man in sort of bro space. To get to bro space, you kind of got to fight it out sometimes. There's a tussliness to it. And so a little bit of sting to it can be necessary in a way that if you're talking to somebody that you care about, like Amelia, or a friend like Rem or Ram, and you want, well, I guess Ram may be more stingy, a different perspective based on different people, but also categorically like separated with a clear dividing line based on a male-male relationship compared to a male-female relationships and even female-female relationships, although we've seen few of those. Like, the interactions with Otto are pretty similar. They take kind of a let me see you grit those teeth kind of a perspective, where Otto is sort of beating Subaru down in order to get his point across, and now Subaru does sort of the same thing over here, whereas previously in male-female interactions, we've had, like, compassion and engaged empathy, that gets flipped and spun into compassion and engaged empathy, coming at it from a perspective of, like, near unconditional love granting as the baseline for engaging in the conversation. Whereas the baseline for engaging in the male-male conversations is conflict. It's like actually we're at odds with each other, and that's fine, and it's fine, and I punch you and you punch me, and we just need to get at odds with each other so that we're not fully at odds with each other so that we can both do our own shit, all right? And we're not killing each other. It's like a different framing where it's like, well, on one side, it's like, we need to hear each other and see each other and fully understand and get along. And on the other side, it's, I don't actually need that. We need to be able to understand each other just so that I can smack you out when you're losing your shit. And then I trust you to handle your own shit after that. It's like very different. It's very different. So don't take it out on the rest. So what did you want? I wanted my mom to be happy. We were in the way, weren't we? We drop into it and it drops out, and his voice changes. I think that the voice actor, Bakugo, does such a spectacular job. He goes from this anger to like crushed to crying, and then the music kicks in too. And then we kick it right back into fucking gear because we're gonna fight now. No, you know what I'll do? I can bear all of this weight. It's fine. It's fine. This'll be fine. You know who we've seen do this before? Subaru. Right? We've seen him do this before. Exactly this. Everything comes against him. He gets called out for all of his weaknesses. And he goes, no, you know what? I'm the strongest is what I am. I'll fight you all, and I'll die for it, and I'll get my ass kicked by a knight. Oh, shit. I'll fight you all, and oh, God, I'm sitting at the table with a bunch of witches, and now I'm in pieces. This isn't working very well. We've seen this before. I'll protect everything and everyone within my reach. I'll become the wall. And metaphorically, how perfect, right? If I can't feel feelings, nobody can. If I can't escape this prison of my own psychology, then nobody can. No escaping prisons of psychology in my house. You'll see houses that work like this, where the patriarch or matriarch or other parental figure has severe undealt with traumas and prevents everyone in the house from changing at all. I'll protect them all. I'll be the wall against all forms of change. All of it. It threatens everything. Everything just needs to stay exactly the way that it is, and it will be fine. Yes, we're in torment, but everybody ignore that, please. If we were to acknowledge that, we might have to acknowledge that some of it is our fault, and we don't want to allow that. We might have to acknowledge that maybe we can't fix everything internally. We would have to acknowledge that maybe the father figure in this house isn't perfect. Garth might be an 8th grader, but he's still the fucking leader in this place in a lot of ways, because he sees himself as taking care of Ryuzu, maybe more than she can take care of this place. That's why he says, I'll protect them, I'll protect the old hag, all of them. So I'm uncertain what exactly your boy Subaru believes he can do here. He does it, obviously. You'd better survive this body. He runs in, he shamaks. It blambos. He thanks. It shatters. He releases the miasma. Big shatter boom boom. And then stabs him with the crystal, which I didn't know would do that. How did he know that he would do that? How did he know that Puck would be in there? What is Puck doing in there? How did that work? I don't understand. That part, Doesn't make sense to me. It's like the one piece where if that had been clarified, or if we stop here and flash back and clarify it, and it's like, Puck says, if you put my soul in the spirit, I'll be able to suck his life force out of his arm. Just stab him once. And then Subaru goes, okay, Puck. And then we flash back to now. I'll be like, great. I know that's dumb. I know it's shitty writing and stuff, but I want to comprehend. I bet 99.999% that this is just something that was in the LN and has been cut because it doesn't fit quite right. Vibes. Totally okay with it. I'd love if somebody could let me know. That would be very cool. Even when you can't talk, you find a way to become annoying by glowing. So cute. Don't you get it, man? We're going. We're gonna do this. It's gonna change. You can't get in the way. Who said? Who gave you the right to make things change like this? And Subaru says, dude, it's gonna change at some point. You can't stay stuck a fucking 8th grader forever, man. You're gonna have to grow up a little bit. Somebody's gonna corner you. Wouldn't you rather it was now, where we're actually reaching out to embrace you? Just go down, man. You don't have to fight alone. Fight with us. Strength in numbers. And his only response eventually is, it irks me though. It's like a concession that you're right and I hear you and it's correct. But you had to have been able to say that better. Come on, you just had to get on my nerves with it. But even in that is concession. And it gives us one of the most fucking badass goddamn scenes that you can possibly have. Where is this? Where is this the punch and then the it's a fucking no-sell, right? Is the trope. Fuck. I'm thinking of a particular one and I can't think of it. I don't know. Doesn't matter. It's just a dope no-sell. I've seen it so many times before and it never gets old, and this just happens to be an excellent iteration of it. The fucking spat tooth is so good. Come on, Garfield. Ain't no wall. I am the wall. This is such a vibe. Can we just say that the vibe of your friends telling you, my guy, there's no wall, and be like, I am the wall, I'm the wall, is such a PCP head like at 3 a.m. thing to say. Dude's been running in a parking lot, running laps around a parking lot for 4 hours. It's like, hey dude, there's no wall, I have to run over the wall. My guy, there's no wall, I'm the wall. Okay, man. I'm anger. I am beast. I am pain. I am wall. Okay, Garfield. Alright, man, eat the lasagna. Shut up, eat the lasagna. I'm the wall. Don't just give up on yourself. Whenever you think, I want to do it, I want to change, that's the starting line. And once again, empathy. Subaru has been here so we can see this place, so we can speak what needs to be spoken. I find it so affirming. I'm not going to dive too deep into this, y'all, but it's so powerful to me when shows do what I want to do. Because characters modeling this process is the reason that I am following the process that they model, which is to model this process. Characters experiencing and sharing those experiences with each other in a way that shares them with us allows me to springboard to experience in my real life, in my day-to-day, and share those experiences with you, to see and interpret and understand the stories that we're witnessing to the greatest extent that I can based on my experiences, and to share what I think about them and how they change me with you. That process of modeling what they're modeling is what I want to do. Part of it is that I want to model active engagement with media. I want to model this process of witnessing these stories as though they have something to teach us. But to do that properly, I have to model actually learning from them. To do that means living them, living through them, being affected by them deeply. But what that means is that just as Subaru drops into a timeline and experiences a bunch of things from it and then restarts somewhere else and can come in with a bunch of experiences that maybe he shouldn't have, but they're tools in his arsenal and he can use them to reframe his perspective, and he can then share them with the people that he meets in ways that change their perspectives. So I drop into a show and I experience a bunch of things. And they reshape my own interactions with reality, and my own interactions with reality reshape my perspective on the show. And then I can come out of that with a whole bunch of new experiences and perspectives and bring them to bear on the next piece, and the next piece, and the next piece. The starting line. Just like Subaru recognized that starting line, just like him recognizing that starting line can help you recognize that starting line. So me recognizing him recognizing that starting line can help you do it too. Yeah? Silly, but yeah. Or perhaps so sharing in it with him can help us understand a character like Garfield who gets to suddenly share it with him. And through that, to understand others, understand ourselves. Because we're all people. I'll bet you know someone in your life who feels at some point like they were abandoned by somebody important in their life. And I'll bet on some layer, they blame themselves for it. You having contacted that in fiction, in a silly isekai fantasy story, might give you the tools necessary to do what Subaru does here and address that person seriously. See them for who they are and take them for where they're at. And engaging in that process, Subaru's pain, darkness, turmoil is manifest as a hand in reality. The hand of his enemy, a hand that has almost slain him, one that hurts him and is disgusting and gross to unleash. But it was by engaging with pain, by seeing himself reflected in someone else and reaching out, that he's able to reach out. It is quite poignant to me that the first blow, the first attack that Subaru makes is to destroy someone else's ego so that he can befriend him. The first real action that Subaru makes with his godlike power is to reach out. The hand is closed, but it's an open fist, yeah? It's reaching out for Garfield. And then an excellent gag with Patrash. Just really excellent, a solid site gag cell, thwam, perfect, very goofy. And from there, we denouement mostly. Like, this shit on the inside, wild, fascinating, interesting. This shit on the outside, gorgeous, glorious, exciting, beautiful, real and true. This shit between these two, hot. Well, I guess he's 14, so it's kind of weird. With the walls torn down, Garfield can face the truth. Sometimes it's just love. Sometimes you really don't want to remember that it was just love. So you carry that scar with you until someone else recognizes what it's hiding. Stripping it bare will hurt more than anything, but it will make you whole and able to smile without wearing a mask. So now Amelia steps into the trial and finds herself face to face with another like her. Witches. These witches be bitches. We're going to wrap there. Thanks so much for watching this episode of ReZero with me. I hope you enjoyed the hell out of this one. I did a lot. I think it was perfect. We get this, like, total fulfillment of a side character story right in the midst of, like, an important main character story thing. Main character story thing. Insane beats. Side character story beat. Bam. And we're back to it, and we're in ethereal insanity world. Exciting. Extremely exciting. Thanks so much for watching. I'll catch you next week for more. Much love. Peace.